I'm a total plant lover. I've tried to bring the earth into my home, into my small apartment. I want to share that with you. I want to share the world, YouTube, and whoever really cares to watch, about my plant struggles and adventures and happy moments. I really am just a beginner and I don't know much about my plants. I just wanted to do a plant tour today as my first video. So I'll start with the plant that is behind me right now. A lot of you probably recognize this. This is a pretty common plant. It's a peace lily. I bought it for this size. I bought this size for $5 at the clearance section at Lowe's. I don't know what was wrong with it, but for $5 I got this huge, beautiful peace lily. I repotted it. There's new leaves on it all the time. I have not gotten it to bloom yet, which that might have been why it was on sale, because it was not in bloom at the time. I don't really care. It's a beautiful green plant. And that's all that matters. I will also start off with the ones that are up there on the bookshelf. Now, note, they're only on the bookshelf because it makes my background look pretty. Normally they stay closer to the window. This is my pothos, another super duper common, easy, hardy plant. This was the first plant that I bought when I moved into my apartment 8 months ago. Holy, 8 months ago. It was very small when I got it, and it has done so well. I've created a little baby plant out of it. I'll show you. I did a little bit of propagation in some water, and it's got a whole new leaf, and it's got a nice long root, and it's just very happy. Oh, you can't even see. Okay, now you can see. I'm going to hold the plant up. This is my pothos, what I was just saying. So this plant has such a sad story. The dangers of buying clearance plants, because as you can see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little shoots that are living. Let me tell you, this plant used to be exploding out. It was bigger than the pothos. I don't even know what it's called. But I think it had some kind of disease. I also didn't have it in a very sunny spot. That could have been the issue. When I moved it, it seemed to stabilize. Like when I moved it into way closer to the window. But it's pretty. It dangles still. I would like to see it do better, but it may not ever come back. Whatever. Okay, so this is one of my newer ones. This, I believe, is a peperomia. It was $3 for this size plant, and let me tell you, I'm all about that clearance. All about it. This one also had to go into confinement, if you will. There's normally a reason why they're on clearance, and this is brand new to me. Maybe a month, about a month with this guy. So I haven't done much with them. It's pretty. Okay, let's talk croton. These are my croton petras. So I made them into trees. If you see them at the store, they're going to be a little more bushy, coming right out of the soil. So get this, I got 3 plants in one pot for probably $5. It was, $5. They came kind of bushy, and I was chill with the bush. I kept the bush for a while. I honestly didn't even realize that there were 3 separate plants in here. But I was watching a video about bonsai plants, and I was like, I'm gonna prune this, and I did. And honestly, they've done very well. Here's this one. Beautiful leaves. This one is the smaller one. Whatever. So this is them. Okay. Here are the cuties. This is an umbrella tree. I got 3 of these, I think $1 a piece. They apparently are very hardy. They are super fun, seem to be very easy to find. There's been new growth. They seem a little wobbly in their container still. Honestly, they're kind of, to me, they're a little boring right now because there's not much happening. They've just been chilling. Mother-in-law's tongue, or Sansevieria. If you want a really big plant, get the big plants to begin with. Bought these full price. They came in one container together. I always just like to separate it to make it feel like I have just so many plants. But these are slow growers, just so slow, and I've had these for a long time. There's that little bit of new growth right there in the middle. Maybe they've gotten taller, but they just seem to be very relaxed and very just chilling all day long. I mean, they don't seem to have any care in the world about anything. I was being cheap and I wanted to get the smaller ones so that they'd grow into bigger ones, because I wanted a bigger one. But I think it's going to take years. Let's talk herbs. Mint and rosemary. Pretty fun, fuzzy leaves. It's got a little brown tip. I use rosemary a ton. I love rosemary. Don't know what variety it is, but it's real nice. It's real nice. This stuff smells so good. Easy care. Easy peasy, really hard. Okay, Christmas time. I picked up this Christmas cactus. It bloomed for me on Christmas Eve. It was beautiful, bright, hot pink. You know, it had like the things had died, and I was just like, what do I do with it? Obviously keep it. At the KW bonsai guy had made a bonsai tree out of a Christmas cactus. What? So I thought, I'm gonna be cool and, you know, prune my Christmas cactus. So I cut all over, and I just cut off a lot of it. It has taken forever to show any new growth after I cut it. Just the other day, I started noticing, and let me tell you, I keep an eye on my plants. I'm always looking at my plants. I'm always knowing what's going on with them. Do you see all that, like that pretty bright green? Oh, that little new growth right there. That has just shown up within the past 2 weeks, I'd say. And then there's a few little spots up top that have started to do that as well. Seems to be growing really slowly. We have a Dracena, Marginita, Margicina. I don't know. Beautiful plant. This is a popular plant, that's all I'm saying. And so, I wanted it. You see how it has a little baby stem? Originally it didn't have that at all, and it was just kind of sprouted out of the bottom. And I said, I want a tree, dang it. And I watched the Voodoo Gardens channel, and he shared a secret, maybe not a secret, maybe just something I didn't know, on how to get that stem. So if you can see, you just like peel down, you take the leaf off, and as it grows, which this is just grown crazy, like pretty much all that middle part is new. And then you start to have that cute little woody trunk, and it grows up. More Dracenas! Don't know what variety this is. I actually have 3 of them. Such a fun plant. $1 each. Guys, this was this size, and I got it for $1 each. Now, I will note that these poor things were severely, like, waterlogged and overwatered and, like, so incredibly root bound. Maybe they're supposed to be root bound, however, holy heck, the root system was so bad on these. Yeah, these guys are pretty fun. Some new growth. I potted them really stupidly, so just ignore the fact that it's totally off-center. They're starting to get their little woody trunks. Just that peel back method, I'll show you again, because it's probably not saying. You're going to have to be careful. You don't want to totally uproot it, but you have this old leaf, and it's kind of raw, but it calluses over. These are fun plants. I like them. Aloe vera. Aloe vera. I got this at a farmer's market, supporting the local economy. 2 new growth. It's really spread out. It's done very well since I've gotten it. Okay, I suck at keeping cactus and succulents alive, okay? It might look really pretty. It might look like it's doing oh so well. So what looked like perlite in there, like what looked like perlite had just gotten stuck in there, is totally a fungus. I pulled it out, and the root system, there's none. I don't know a ton about cacti. I actually used to be very good at keeping cacti alive, but I'm honestly just waiting for it to look ugly, and then I'm gonna probably toss it, because right now it still looks cute, and I'm watering in it, and I'm kind of just doing my best. Okay, so I want to tell you about this plant right here. You know those hanging planters that you see everywhere you go, no matter what super center you're going to? They're full of like the petunia, maybe petunias, I don't know a lot about flowers. Some kind of summer flower that's just so common to see in these hanging planters. It's what this is. These beautiful, beautiful hanging pots that are like $40 or maybe less. This was at the end of the season, starting to be kind of cold. This was in clearance section. This big pot, it's probably a 10-inch pot, filled with these and some vines and things, was $1.25. And honestly, I bought it for the pot. I was not planning on resurrecting these guys. They were ugly and gross, and I mean they're still ugly and gross. I just wanted the pot. The hanging, I do have the hangers. They just click into there, and you can hang them up on a porch. Anyway, so I cut it back quite a lot, but I can't cut the dead away because do you see how the new life is coming out of that dead? Anyway, I had it actually bloom. I had these beautiful purple flowers bloom. These little vines, I don't know what they're called. This is technically not an indoor plant, but those little vines at the bottom there, I cut all of those back and they've grown back. These are about ready to go outside during these nice warm days. I'm going to try to acclimate them to outside, and hopefully we can keep them going all summer long and maybe get some blooms out of them. Honestly, I thought it would be such a fun experiment to see if you can bring back the dead. I believe this is, I don't know if it's annual or perennial, one of the flowers that just dies after one season. Well, I mean, I guess the bottom did die after one season, but man, it's growing. It's been growing like this, so I've just been watering it, keeping up with it. I did fertilize it a few months ago. For $1.25, it's been a really fun experiment. I have an African violet. I have like dirt on it from the last time I repotted it, and I was too scared to rinse it off because I've heard that African violets are very sensitive about their leaves. As I sit here and like touch them, it's got dirt, but it has had a lot of new growth. Beautiful, beautiful purple flowering. I don't care if it flowers again. I'm just gonna let it do its thing, and nature's gonna do its thing, and it's been growing amazingly. It's really cute. Okay, begonia. This is a Rex begonia. Way cute. I've just heard really good things about begonias, and I wanted to try one. And it's red, and it's fluffy. This is my Aurelia. Okay, can we just look how cute? I love this. But look how cute. It's 3 little trees. It's just such an interesting plant. It is such an, I'm just noticing things about it right now. I've only had this, I bought the begonia and the Aurelia at the same time. I haven't had much time to play with them. I don't know much about it. I just know it has a very fine root system, so it does not, you cannot overwater these things or they'll die. This is the next to last one. This is my baby. I love this thing. I pretty much bought this the same month I moved in. It's a money tree. With trees, I've been really, really wanting to learn how to prune them correctly to have the most healthy growth for the tree. I've been keeping very close eye on how it's growing. I don't want the leaves growing inwards towards each other. I want that horizontal growth. It grows very well. It's gotten very tall and very beautiful. The last one is really big and heavy, and so I'm not going to move it. It's a dumb cane or a Dieffenbachia. It is poisonous. One. I just bought this 2 days ago. It's an arrowhead. I love it. Sorry about the low quality of the video. It's a webcam. I mean, it's probably the same quality as my iPhone. Actually, it is. I looked it up. This is my first video. Positive feedback, negative feedback. If it's not hateful, I'd love to hear it. Feel free to subscribe if you want to hear more about my plant journeys, DIY.